Another beautiful day in the city. Another valuable lesson. If you can get through this video and understand, almost got hit by a car. If you can get through this video and understand entirely what I am saying, and you can actually grasp the concepts while removing your ego from the situation and actually look at it objectively like men do, without emotions and without past trauma and without past pain, you'll understand that I am bringing you the truth. And here it is, gentlemen. If you have swallowed a pill and the color of that pill is red, purple, blue, green, rainbow colored, I do not care what color it is, spit it out. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Menonism, the opposite form of feminism. So let me get this straight. If you are a man and you are not in alignment with feminism, which most of us are not, because modern day feminism is not exactly what it used to be. It's not about equality anymore. It's about pulling men down. So none of us are really on board with that. But yet the solution is to create menonism. MGTOW, the men going their own way. Red pill, blue pill, this pill, that pill. Spit them all in the garbage, and I'm going to tell you why. Firstly, there is a benefit to the manosphere type situation. There's only one benefit you get. The benefit is it tells you this is how women are. This is how they operate. This is what they do. And yes, it's true. Hypergamy, all of that stuff exists. They got that right. Where they failed, and failed miserably, is in the solution. You're telling me that the solution to feminism is menonism? To create the very same thing you hate on the opposite side of the same coin? How does that make any sense? And let me explain to you something very clearly. Hypergamy, believe it or not, is a benefit to society. You're gonna be like, what is this guy talking about? What am I talking about? Just listen to me for a second. Hypergamy is a benefit to society. It may not have been a benefit to you, who maybe ended up in a scenario where you're constantly getting left over and over and over by women. So you're sitting there going, well, this sucks. Hypergamy sucks. Everything sucks. But let me tell you something. Although hypergamy maybe not have benefited your situation, every woman that leaves a man for a more viable, stronger, smarter option is benefiting society. Her offspring that she has with the man of the highest selection benefits the future of humanity. And yet here you are, as a man, sitting there saying to yourself, fuck hypergamy, because it doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit your own ego. But here's what you don't understand. This one is huge. Hypergamy is a feeling. Get that in your head. It's a feeling. It's not a male logical approach of, oh, women leave, blah, blah. It's not like that. For a woman, it's a feeling. This is why somebody like Tom Brady, one of the best looking, most successful quarterbacks in the world, gets left for a jiu-jitsu instructor. Why? Because the jiu-jitsu instructor projected a feeling of hypergamy, a feeling of strength. See, for women, it's not logical. You can't think that a woman thinks the same way that you do. She doesn't, not at all, not in the remote slightest. You can absolutely benefit from hypergamy. You wanna know why? Because there are two men on this earth. There are men that constantly get left by women for other men. And then there are men who women are constantly leaving their men for. Two categories. And if you are in the category of the men who's constantly being left by women, that becomes your idealistic reality. You basically look at the world through the lens of women are always gonna leave me. But what you don't understand is there's another subset of men who have the complete opposite reaction. If you are a man who is constantly being left by women, this is a beautiful opportunity, and I'll tell you why. Because a woman is a perfect reflection of where you are. And when I say perfect, I'm talking about perfect in a sense that no matter how much you pretend, no matter how alpha you dress up, no matter how many tattoos you get, how much muscles you put on your body, how long your beard grows, you will never, ever be able to outrun the truth. And women are put on earth by who knows what, God, aliens, whoever's putting us on earth, to be a mirror reflection to your truth. And this is why these groups exist. MGTOW, men going their own way. Let me tell you something. What does this sound like to you? Do you think the solution to hypergamy and women being the way they are is to run away, to go your own way, simply because you're not good at playing the game? I know you guys have heard this before. You've heard this term. Don't hate the player, hate the game, right? So in essence, don't hate women. You can just hate Mother Nature, because Mother Nature created women and men perfectly. It's us who damaged the fruits of what was created. If you are going your own way, it's insane. It's like somebody who's playing Monopoly with a group of people, and they're so bad at Monopoly and they keep losing over and over that they blame Monopoly. They sit there and they go, this game sucks. This game works like this. It doesn't work in my favor. When you don't understand that there's other people on earth who are exceptionally good at Monopoly, like they're really good at it. So they'll stick and play the game, and they'll be the ones that women are constantly leaving you for. That's just the reality. So the question shouldn't be, should I go my own way and forget women and screw this and screw that? It should be, how do I develop into the man that is the version of myself that women leave other men for? How do I become the man where hypergamy benefits me? That's the question you need to ask. If you understand why she's doing what she's doing, then you have the antidote. You have the solution. Instead of understanding women, not what they're doing, but why they are doing it. This is the most important factor that all of these meninist groups seem to leave out. The solution ends up being wrong. How to deal with it ends up being wrong because they don't understand why women are like that. A lion eats a zebra. It's Mother Nature, right? He sits there, he wants to survive, he eats it for food. You don't sit there and get angry at the lion. Whoever created us created the lion to eat zebras. That's just life. In the same way that women were created to be hypergamous so that society can benefit. Not you, society. If her offspring is stronger, faster, better, and more powerful, who cares about your feelings? Who cares about your circumstances? So then you need to ask yourself, well, then if that is the case, then how do I become the man that women leave other men for? That's what you should be asking. How do I play the game? Not how do I go my own way and run away from it. That signifies damage. That signifies somebody who gave up, who just succumbed to the fact that I'm not good at this. You know, women are all like this. And they're not all like this. They're all like that with you. That's the reality. And with other men, they're not like that, unless they're damaged women. But even then, that would still be your fault because you chose to be with somebody like that where other men would have brushed that girl away, right? But when you're with healthier women, we're talking healthy women in general, they are a perfect reflection of where you are. The moment you ever develop any sort of emotional connection to a woman, the truth of what you are hiding is going to come to the surface. If you are actually masculine, you will figure it out in that moment. If you are playing a part, if you are performing masculinity based on the fact that you were hurt 5 years ago, that will come to the surface and you will be exposed. The most important thing for a man to do in this scenario is to develop himself into a man that this never happens to. That you develop yourself into a man who other women leave their men for, not the man who is constantly being left for other men. That's it. That's really what it's about. And there's two ways that you can do this, you can accomplish this. One is clearly mate selection, meaning you need to refine your intuitive capabilities to understand what's in front of you. You need to know when a woman is showing you that she's damaged or broken so that you can pass up on that opportunity and move on to somebody healthy. And number two, once you find one who's healthy, now you have to understand how to play the game. You have to understand that your position as a man is to lead. And if you do not lead, she will leave you to find somebody who can lead. If you can fathom that, which the first part of it first is absolutely taking accountability. If you can actually do that, and you can actually take accountability that you made mistakes, this is the beautiful part about a woman being your mirror. The beautiful part is, if you are the guy who gets left, you are being shown. You are being shown exactly what you need to do. Either change your mate selection and stop missing the red flags, or if she was a healthy woman, stop dropping your frame. Learn how to lead, learn how to play the game. This is a female sport. You cannot pick up women the way men want to be picked up. And this is why the manosphere got everything wrong, because it's treating the solution as if women are men, as if they operate the same way as us. Get rich, get a six-pack, none of that sustains anything. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm shredded to the bone. I'm peeled. I've had success. I've had all of these things in my life. That's not what ends up solidifying the situation. Will it open more doors for you? Sure. It'll give you more opportunities, but that's it. That's just opportunities. I'm not bashing you guys. I'm really not. I'm trying to get you to see from a perspective that other men on earth have a much different experience than what you're experiencing. And even if you experience the same outcome 20 times, look at it as a blessing from planet Earth, that it's showing you where you need to evolve. It's showing you that you need to claim frame, lead, and learn to play the game. Till next time, ciao.